Let's see when. Okay. Sniper, what is up? Sniper. Let me get everything set up really quick. Okay. So September 15th. Let's say the 13th. Thursday, Friday. Okay, so that's dude, I swear my dog takes the grossest shit sometimes, dude. I gotta put Squirtle back up. Squirtle fell over. That's I heard that today. We'll have to check that out. I still need to go through, finish that game. We'll finish the platinum for it. Dun, dun, dun. Continue. Dude, I was just watching. I watched an episode of One Piece, and man, I'm gonna tell you right now, you guys need to check that show out, dude. It's amazing. Let me adjust the audio really quick because this sounds like really loud. Maybe it's just loud in my ear. I don't know. One Piece, the live action on Netflix. Dude, it's good. What's up, Happy Thumbs? Yeah, the live action on Netflix. Uh, so they actually are doing a really good job with it. It's getting a lot of critical acclaims. There's a lot of people that are super happy with the show, and I guess Ado was like, if Netflix is gonna do a live action of my show, you're gonna do it how I tell you to do it, or you're not doing it. So it's just, dude, it's a lot of fun, man. It's a really great show.
I need to get back to the manor and find Ferris.
Now, when Ben 10 came out, I was a little, that's a little past my time, for, like anime and all that. I was a little too old when that came out. I think I was like, dude, I was almost in my 20s when, yeah, I was in my 20s. I was like 21 or 22 when that came out. And at that time, I wasn't doing a lot of anything with my life.
Sir, before you ask, the formula we used for your glue grenades was unstable. What was left after Christmas Eve has degraded into dust.
Alfred, what happened to the power?
Sir, you must hurry. They're setting the manor ablaze. I've managed to get most of the guests into the east and south wings, but... Hey, it's the butler!
Alfred! Alfred!
I mean, which one? Happy? There's a lot. Are you talking about the, Probably not, dude. To be totally honest, in between like 2000 and 2000 and like 2010, I was on like a mandatory vacation, on and off for a long time, and like I said, I didn't do much of anything until I met my wife and I started having kids. Then I kind of settled down, and you know what I mean, started just doing stuff at home. There's a lot that I still
no
gotta catch
signal
up
from
on.
Alfred. I'd better find another way into the library.
You're lying, old man. That book was over 1,200 years old. So what? Who wants some more?
Damn it, Alfred.
Keep your silly jade statue then, and I'm sure your employer will enjoy the hundreds of dollars it will garner on the black market.
Hey, old timer, I only need a few hundred to put new rims on my ride.
Oh, dear. You've burnt several $100,000. He's here! It's the bat! Bat! He's back! Man, somebody come help me with this guy! On me, I need to move right over there. I don't want to hear your excuses. That thing is back. Why can't I show?
Dude!
He's not so bad.
Break out the champagne, boys! I think it's gonna be a very, very good year.
You're lying, old man. That book was over 1,200 years old.
So what? Who wants some more?
Ah, keep your silly jade statue.
Damn it,
then,
Alfred.
and I'm sure your employer will enjoy the hundreds of dollars it will garner on the black market.
Hey, old timer, I only need a few hundred to put new rims on my ride.
Oh, you burnt several $100,000 worth of books for 11 cents a time, but by all means, be sure to get your new rims.
Right about the brook? Hell no. Now, old man. Come on. Good boy. Statue. Bet you it's worth 1,000. What's your business job you got?
Oh!
Freeze.
Help! Someone help him! Ah!
No, my boss tried to get me to play that back when I was managing the gas station. He said it was really good.
I think we're in trouble. Someone give me a hand. Better you than me, buddy. What, you see a way out of this? We're all gonna end up like him if we don't find this son of a bitch. He's got one of us. Run out and find him.
I didn't start playing a wide variety of games until a few years ago.
I see the bastard!
He's getting away. Damn it. You wanna get shot?
Got him! Need help!
Land him back. We stick to the plan. Shoot him until he...
On me! I got him! Ready to die? Give me Oh, that's how we do it in my town!
Dude.
And that's how you ring in the new year!
You're lying, old man. That fool was over 1,200 years old. So what?
Damn it, Alfred.
Ah, keep your silly jade step to yourself, and I'm sure your employer will enjoy the $100,000 that will garner Uncle Ray.
Hey, old timer. I only cheat on you other things on the ride.
Oh, you've burned several $100,000 worth of books from 11th century time, but by all means.
Drinking out of vent in this statue. Bet you it's worth 1,000. Let's just finish this job and get out of here.
What turned your boss's skin?
Hey, motorboat. What? Oh. You ain't met this guy, have you?
Is he going to kill Farron?
Probably. You seen his eyes? He don't look like a happy fellow. Information. Yeah, I know, but... I'll be getting out of here. I ain't been changed. But we didn't have to lay out. I ain't gonna shut the damn shield back. Just keep looking. Hey, old mansion's always got secret passages, don't they?
I have to get these people to safety,
How's
but
it
the
going,
Wayne crest
Kenneth?
is blocking the exit. This way.
That was amazing. You just picked those goons apart.
That's right, because I'm a badass.
Quiet. They've got Ferris Boyle in the next room. I think they're going to kill him.
Thank you for the rescue, Batman. But I believe the young miss said that Mr. Boyle needs your help.
Bam!
Here to stop this Mr.
What?
Ferris Boyle?
Love me some Red Bull, boy.
What could these men possibly want from Ferris? He's such a sweet guy.
Look at that.
The Batman inside Wayne Manor. Only Master Bruce wasn't locked up in there.
Don't do this.
Yeah, you want to get shot? Freeze is on the way.
Who did you say?
Wait a second! That's the bat! Stupid cop!
We need to get you out of here.
I heard about you.
I have no quarrel with you.
Then you crashed the wrong party.
Freeze? What do you want with me?
Just require a moment of your time.
Let me go! Help! Help me! Watch him! Watch him!
Everybody, bust him at once!
Oh, you shit.
My kind of Put out your peace on earth!
It looks like Freeze isn't the only one with a cryogenic weapon. This door is frozen shut. I'll need to enter the ballroom through the balcony. Freeze is gone. One of Penguin's goons will know where that chopper's going.
How the hell did that get you so fast? It don't matter now. We bagged the boy, trashed the place, and our frozen friend made his escape. That's mission accomplished in my book.
Mine too. Time to count up our loot and bug out.
Yeah, this is quite the haul. Gonna be eating well in this one, boys. Oh no, it's him! Hit him!
Dude. There we go.
Oh, you so damn fast!
is he taking Ferris?
I don't know. I promise.
Do you have any idea how many of your friends I sent to the hospital on Christmas Eve?
Look, one of Penguin's dealers. He's doling out the weapons Freeze gave us. He must know. We were supposed to meet up in South Gotham.
You can meet up in the emergency room instead.
You can meet up in the emergency room instead. From Batman.
You're almost to South Gotham. I hope Penguin's dealer can tell you what this Mr. Freeze has done with our friend.
Targeting someone like Ferris Boyle. It's sickening.
I know you'll bring him to justice, sir.
I'll see this one wheeled into Blackgate on a gurney.
A2 dispatch, confirming that code 3. Looks like these anarchy fanatics are taking advantage of the lack of police presence down here.
Roger, A2. Continue to monitor. Do not engage without backup.
No chance of that.
I should deal with those anarchy followers. But first I need to track down Penguin's dealer and find out where Freeze has taken Ferris.
Damn it.
Let's make sure there ain't any cops hanging around. Guys, he's here! He's this way! Oh, no! Over here! He's right here! Help me kill him! Huh? No escape this time! You're going for a ride! You're gonna feel this!
Delay that request. Chasing shadows is the last thing we have time for tonight. Dispatch, Air 3. We gotta find him back no matter what! Take a look on the next pass.
Damn it! You wanna get shot? No! Watch it! I'm gonna find you. I'm gonna find you. I'm gonna hurt you. I'm okay! I'm okay! You hear me? Come on! No way he got by me!
motherfucker, dude.
Break out the champagne, boys! I think it's gonna be a very, very good year.
We got company! Follow me, let's get him! He's this... I got him! I got him! Don't this guy quit? Every...
I'll be killed.
Look out!
Finding Penguin's dealer is the key to finding Freeze. I should scan this area for clues that might tell me where he went. Whatever this substance is, it's slowly shutting his systems down, putting him into cryostasis. I won't be able to safely remove him from the ice without the thermal gloves built into the XE suit. The officer just chanced upon Penguin's men. He wasn't equipped to deal with this cryotech, but the cryo gun was leaking. If I hurry, this trail will lead me right to Penguin's men. Then I can make them tell me where this tech came from. Alfred, Penguin's men are using cryogenic weapons to encase innocent people in ice. I'm going to need the thermal gloves and the XE suit to break them free.
I'll get to work immediately, sir. Any idea where these weapons are coming from?
I'll get that answer when I catch up with Penguin's dealer.
give up!
I keep thinking maybe it's time I went legit. Tell me you're kidding. I got a wife now. She wants to have a kid. You want to provide for her, don't you? Of course I do. Then you're fresh out of luck. I mean, who's gonna hire you? You got a record. There's gotta be a way out. When you find it, let me know. Until then, let's get back to work.
What are the odds? The bat's here! Hey, say something for us! Speaking of some... I'm gonna... They coming for it!
You got no idea what's coming. Special delivery. Got it. Need some help.
Hey, I'm hey! What's this guy's story? I will wreck you!
Dude.
I can go on. Doing this. You win! Can we just put this behind us?
Where's Freeze?
You think I know?
You plan on celebrating the new year in traction?
Okay. He made a deal with Penguin. Weapons in exchange for some stiff. Ferris Boyle. He's in GothCorp last I saw.
You're lying. GothCorp doesn't make weapons.
What? No, GothCorp, I swear! Look, I've got the entry codes.
I'll take those.
It doesn't make sense. GothCorp involved in weapons tech. There's got to be more to this.
Status update. Delta 7-3, come in. Any available unit, possible 701 at Pioneer's Bridge. Any available unit, possible 701 at Pioneer's Bridge. Please respond.
Dispatch 5-5. We got no contact with units on the bridge.
Air 3, 1059 at Pioneer's Bridge. Possible 701.
Air 3 en route.
You are not one of the good guys.
Oh, Bubba, come here. Come here. Come here.
Let's go someplace. You come on.
Sure thing, boss.
What are you going to do with me?
You? Assuming your friend keeps cooperating, I'm sure we won't have to do anything, you know, drastic.
I should talk to that security guard. Once Alfred has the XE suit prepped, I'll be able to come back and release this person.
I don't want to fight anymore!
Those men were armed. How'd you do that?
Where are they taking Ferris?
Mr. Boyle? They're heading
Chase,
to the
how's it
propellant
going?
research wing.
Welcome to the
These guys
chat.
have been raiding the whole facility.
Do you have the codes to this security door?
No. I
Sorry
don't have
about my
clearance.
son. He's kind of in a
But my
bad
boss
mood right
does.
now.
A bunch of them took him to
As
the
you can
organics
hear.
lab. Through the lobby.
It's bedtime and
I'll
he's,
make sure they don't hurt
he's
your boss.
fighting it.
Get yourself to safety.
Fighting it big time. Choose the codes for the security guard. Hey! Don't you tell Mama no! I don't give a shit. That's not an excuse.
Don't have kids. Don't do Better hope you don't get out of there. That's the guy. What?
Oh, I love my kids. God damn it! No, what? What the fuck are you doing? Get...
No, you got it. Don't let him hurt me.
Why is my fucking...
He's just one man. Take your best shot.
Dude?
Come on, move it.
There. God damn, dude. Thank you, Chase. I appreciate the sub.
You told us you were the boss, so why so shy all of a sudden, huh?
Just to let you know, too,
Share.
I really do appreciate all my subs. really appreciate you guys, and that's why I do things like I promised all my subs that if I was able to get my hands on a copy of the pre-order for the collector's edition of Spider-Man 2, that I would be raffling off a copy of the base game when it comes out. And we secured a pre-order for the collector's edition of Spider-Man 2 when it comes out. So I will be raffling that off to all my subs. We've done stuff like this before. When I hit 100 subs, I raffled off a copy of Horizon Forbidden West, the digital collector's edition.
Cooperating. I'm cooperating.
I know.
I'm trying to get to 500 right now. When I get to 500, I'm going to be raffling off a Black Series Dart Saber. Still in the box.
Here. It's just plants, tissue research. Then
You know what? I do believe you. But to be honest, I just really love my job.
Oh god. What is all this junk? Frozen food?
Says I'm trying to grow plants at low temperatures. Think they ever heard of global warming? Nah, like really low temps. Like on Mars.
Seriously? It's pretty cool.
Mars. There's still enough people starving on this planet.
You got no imagination, you know that?
The hell was that? Follow me, let's get him! Where'd this stuff come from? Hey, he's right here! Where are you?
Oh my god, this is killing me.
Break out the champagne,
How's it going, Poopy?
boys?
I
think it's
appreciate
gonna
that,
be a
thank you.
Very, very good
Yeah,
meal.
this is my... I tell everybody, dude, I catch a lot of hate for this, dude, but for me, it's City and Origins, and then Night, and then Asylum, and then Blackgate, and I haven't had a chance to play Arkham VR yet, but I have it, I just haven't played it. But I loved Arkham Origins. I've got the Collector's Edition statue sitting right behind me. I know you guys can't see it, but...
I told you there are no.
Hang on. Nope, wrong way. So, those three shelves right there. There we go. Those three shelves right there. This one, and this one. That's all Batman stuff. The 1989 Lego Batmobile, the Batwing, the Adam West Lego Batmobile, just all kinds of stuff, dude. The Gotham Knights Collector's Edition statue. I'm a huge Batman fan.
Here. It's just plants, tissue research.
Yeah, you said.
Then you believe me?
You know what? I do believe you. But to be honest, I just really love my job.
Oh god. What is all
Oh my god, dude. How the hell did he see me? Come on, hurry up.
That's how we do it in Minecraft. Break out the champagne, boys.
He changed up his
I
routine,
think it's
dude. He
gonna
was supposed
be
to
a
turn the other way and go
very
around.
Good year.
I hate the Penguin so much, dude. He's such a douchebag. He reminds me of that kid in school that would talk hella tough, like, I'm gonna beat your ass, I'm gonna knock you out. And then, like, when you're out on the yard, oh no, see what had happened was Cheryl told me that you was saying some you was talking smack, and you know what I mean, no hard feelings, bro.
You know what? I do believe you. To be honest, I just really love my job.
Oh god. What is all this junk? Frozen food?
Says I'm trying to grow plants at low temperatures. Think they ever heard of global warming? Nah, like really low temps. Like on Mars.
Seriously? It's pretty cool.
God damn it, dude.
He's getting away! Stick to the plan. Shoot him until he's dead. Move out! Over here! Back up! You'll watch your back tonight.
Come on, dude, get up. What the hell?
Everybody get over here now!
This is just what the boss said he'd do. Take us out one at a time.
Come on, get up!
What the hell?
What the hell is wrong with this thing? What the?
break yourself.
Holy crap! I saw you on GNN. You just saved my life.
You have codes I need to access the propellant research wing.
I do. Here, take them. You're going to save Mr. Boyle, right?
It's not safe inside GothCorp. You need to get out of here.
I like
Don't
how he
worry,
didn't even
I
answer
won't
him.
be
He was
hanging
just
around.
like, I know.
And,
He pulled a Han
thanks,
Solo
you know?
on him.
Not just for me. For Gotham.
Oh, give me 1 second, you guys. I'm updating a lot of stuff on my deck. If you guys have an opportunity to get one of these, dude, do it. They're amazing. Either that or what's the other one? The Angio or the Nagio or whatever. That's a good one too. But I prefer the Steam Deck because I already have money invested into Steam. Like I probably already spent like $3,000 on my Steam library, including the deck. I want to get the Valve Index. The Valve Index looks really cool, but there's just not enough. It doesn't have a big enough library yet, and I think that's the biggest thing. I have the PSVR 2, and dude, the PSVR 2 in the beginning, there was a lot of great titles that were released with it. Call of the Mountain, Switchback, Resident Evil Village. You know what I mean? But it's not. They're not continuously releasing games for it. I know that the Resident Evil 4 remake VR mode is supposed to drop sometime here in the next couple months. I have Resident Evil 4 remake, and as soon as the VR drops, I will be streaming that. Honestly, I'm not much of a Resident Evil guy, but I'm telling you right now, playing that shit in VR is amazing.
I should make sure that security guard is safe.
Dude, he is safe. I just talked to him, Batman. Come on. I just talked to his ass. I just said.
Go on, I'll be all right.
See, he's
Boyle
all
needs
right.
your help.
He's good. Let's go. Let's go.
I should make sure that security guard is safe.
What fucking security guard, dude? We're good. All right.
Security, please report to propellant research. Unauthorized access detected.
Alfred, how's work on the XC suit coming?
Slowly, sir.
I'm encountering ice formations impeding my progress.
The thermal gloves would certainly help you with that. I'm working as quickly as I can.
Keep me
Bubba,
posted.
come here. Come say hi.
We gotta get the Penguin now. Where the hell's Fitzy? He's supposed to meet us here with the security pass. No, that's why I'm asking where he's at.
Why are you asking us? We've all been with you.
Knock it off. Penguin's got trouble. We don't get to him. That'll go double for us.
So what? I guess we wait for Fitzy to show.
You know, I can't wait to see you explain.
It's him.
Dude! Oh my fucking god, man. Australia, huh? Oh shit.
Don't let up for a second!
his ass. Whoa! What the hell? Where the hell did these guys come from?
Destroy you!
I don't think so.
My boss has the codes you need. Those goons have them in the organics lab.
Yeah, I know. I just went and got him, dumbass. Why wouldn't it let me go? Oh, that's the one door. That's right.
Hey, I think that was hidden guy.
Man, this guy ain't got a pass. I mean, Penguin's in trouble and we can't get to him.
You think Penguin's gonna let this blue-skinned freak get the drop on him? You're crazy.
Listen, I don't want to be the guy who gets shown up. Hang on, let's just figure out a way to get in there.
I don't have access to this door. I need to find another way into the propellant facility.
Stage 1 fueling complete. Docking process initiated. Danger. Temperature anomaly detected in cryopump 4. Potential breaches in coolant outtake. Danger. Multiple breaches in coolant outtake detected. Security alert. Unauthorized activation of access panel D17. Security alert.
Get out of here, dude. I'm starting to frost over. Oh yeah! Wawa.
Give me Boyle, or I'll freeze this entire room.
Oh, I know you won't. Boyle's got the code you need. And I ain't giving him up. Unless I get what he's giving you.
Okay, when he's needed.
What's behind this
Where
door
does
is
this
not
British
my
accent come from? That's what I want to know. He's always portrayed with the British accent, but where in the hell did he get the British accent? That's what really confuses me, because if he grew up in the goddamn sewer, where did he get the goddamn British accent? Huh? Are penguins all of a sudden from, like, South Wales? Like, dude, what is going on? Like, who the hell? Is it like a bunch of British sewer workers and he, like, overheard them through the tunnels and all that? I don't know where his accent came from. You think he'd speak more like, you know what I mean? Just like some weird made-up language, like that movie with Jodie Foster, Nell. Like, you know, he made up his own, you know, like he's talking to penguins and shit.
deal we made.
Jolene, what's up?
After you give me what I need in that back room.
Bruce Wayne, and vice versa. But usually Batman hits people so hard they forget. I mean, usually Batman knocks it right out of him. Alright, we need to come up with a game plan really quick. Okay, so we've got 2 unarmored individuals with high-powered rifles. We've got 3 assault rifles, no shotguns, and I can't remember if Mr. Freeze attacks me or not. Oh, nice.
Hello, Batman! What are you doing?
Would you like a pet of pie?
I'm gonna punch for you, Batman!
At least the thugs in this game aren't like,
Get the bricks! I'm gonna get the bricks! Hey, what are you doing? I'm gonna get you bricks and I'm gonna cut your head off, bitch!
You belong to me.
I'll give you one chance to let him go.
Oh no, it's the bat!
Threats are meaningless to a man who has lost everything.
woohoo! Dude, Mr. Freeze is such a badass, dude. And you know what's crazy is I really respect him too, dude, because
Why does he need Boyle?
Boyle's got codes he needs to access some kind of super weapon.
I
Now
mean,
you let him have it.
That
Homeboy
ice
was
is
a
the
great
only thing
man,
saving
dude.
you from
And
getting
then
the
his
beating
wife,
you
like all the
deserve.
shit that happened with his wife.
Yeah. Look, you ought to save our friend Mr. Boyle, yeah? But you'll never break through this ice. Gothcorp has a device. It's like a drill, a cryo drill.
Tell me where it is.
I had my men bring all our acquisitions to the My Alibi nightclub. For safekeeping, of course.
Then you better hope your men are still at my alibi. If I want to break through this barrier of ice, I'd better get to the My Alibi nightclub before Penguin's men decide to relocate.
Warning. Critical failure in propellant research wing. Please evacuate. Danger. Critical failure in stage 2. Fueling process. Emergency protocols.
Without the XE suit, I'd never survive in that cloud of cryo vapor.
Emergency. Research wing compromised. Initiate
Something's whacked!
procedures immediately.
I don't know. Start figuring it out. My kind of odd.
Dude, this is such a great game. And the fact that they incorporated multiplayer into it as well was really cool. Wait, what was I supposed to do? I was not paying attention to what was going on. Oh.
Warning. Critical failure in propellant research wing. Please
Yes, you see? We're going to get the Batman, you see? Yeah. Yeah, Batman. Yeah.
So I was watching this documentary on Batman the other day. Don't worry, I'm not going to go into my whole Bill Finger Bob Kane
Danger.
shit.
Cryogenic reactor
Fucking
has
Bob
failed.
Kane. Anyway,
Containment breach in
I
progress.
didn't know this, but during Batman's infancy, right? He was a crime fighter, and that's where the Falcones and the Maronis and all that stuff came in, because the Italian mob was big in the U.S. at the time. Men like Al Capone and Lucky Luciani and what's it like Tony the Pitbull and all this shit, like all these like thug ass dudes, these thug ass mafia dudes, like the Kappas and or the what is it, Kappas, whatever, Winneton, what's up? So Batman was naturally a detective. He was a crime fighter, very dark. Batman ventured into places that Superman didn't, and that's why he was so popular. But when like the 50s and the 60s hit, right? Comics entered like this weird shift, and they tried to shift Batman unsuccessfully into like this Superman style character where there was like the Bat Dog and Batmite and Batboy and Batgirl and Batwoman, and they were like time traveling and fighting Martians and aliens and monsters and all this other stuff. Like he went from like a normal down to earth grounded comic book to all of a sudden it was like this space age sci-fi kind of shit. And what they were trying to do is they were trying to match the energy of comics like the X-Men and the Silver Surfer and Thor and Superman and the Green Lantern and all these comics that were stepping outside our realm of reality. And as you guys know, Batman's not really a character that fits that category. Batman is a very niche style of world building. It's not like, I understand you have characters like Killer Croc and all that stuff that kind of step outside the bounds of reality a little bit. Killer Croc, Solomon Grundy, Ra's al Ghul, well, the whole Al Ghul thing. But then you also have these elements. You've got the Falcons and the Maronis, and you've got Joker and the Riddler, and even Two-Face is kind of stepping outside the bounds of reality. And I'm just saying this based off his eyeball alone. That dude would have to have a Visine drip into his eyeball. I mean, can you even hold your eyes open for 60 seconds without it starting to burn? Now imagine if your eyeball was like burned open. You know what I mean? Like, I'm sorry. When I see Two-Face, that whole eyeball thing and no eyelid, it really catches my eye every single time. I'm like, dude, how does he keep his eye moisturized so it doesn't dry up like a damn raisin? But let me step back out of that rabbit hole and get back on track. Batman, in his primordial state, is a very grounded individual. It's just a normal guy in a suit solving crimes and helping out people like Commissioner Gordon and all that stuff. Now, you start to step into these other areas where you start to question reality a little bit. Like, hey, wait a minute. I thought Batman was a detective. Like, why the hell is he fighting fucking Martians with Bat Dog and Batmite? And Batmite's a weird character. Just look him up. He's weird, dude. He's like a midget. He's like Kazoo. I don't know if anybody knows Kazoo from the old Looney Tunes cartoons, the little Martian that like flew around Fred Flintstone. Anyway, so in the 50s and the 60s, there was a huge hit to the comics industry where a lot of things couldn't be portrayed right. Like, the Comics Code Authority kind of stepped in, and this is what really pisses me off about organized religion is that like a lot of the book burnings and stuff like that happen. That's why a lot of these comics that are from that era are worth so much money, is because not only were they made out of poor, like, not high grade material, but in like the 50s and the 60s there were mass book burnings where things like To Kill a Mockingbird and where the red fern grows and stuff like that, and comics included, were burned in these mass book burnings, which is insane to me. But anyway, so going back to it, they were warping and twisting Batman into this character it's easy to see Superman in something like that. It really is. In fact, if I didn't see Superman in something like that, I would really start to question whether the artists and the authors were even trying at that point. But you know, they axed characters like Catwoman because the Comics Code Authority said you can't have a love relationship between a hero and a villain. So Catwoman was thrown to the floor. Penguin was cut. Riddler was cut, and of course Joker, definitely, of course, was cut. And Batman started fighting like these faceless entities. You know what I mean? He never fought like individual people. He fought monsters and aliens, and you know, he went on like these weird, wacky, goofy adventures. And it was a huge hit to Batman because Batman's fan base was like, "Wait, this is not Batman. This is some weird like slapstick comedy bullshit." And they started doing things like Bruce Wayne would time travel, and he would like fight himself and stuff like that, like really weird stuff. You know, stuff that didn't make sense and that really didn't fit in the whole Batman universe. In order to keep him alive, they often crossed him over with Superman and Green Lantern and Wonder Woman and all this other stuff, and that helped explain why a lot of these weird things were happening. But finally, in like the 60s, DC was like, yeah, we're done with Batman. They fired Bob Kane. All the original artists and storytellers were gone. And Batman comics were just, they were, I think, the poorest that they've ever been. And they were seriously debating cutting Batman as a character until somebody stepped up and was like, "What? No, wait a minute. You guys are twisting this character into something that it's not. Like, look how popular this character used to be, and then look at what you guys have done to it. You guys have turned it into this campy, cringy, over the top, like smiley Batman. Like, Batman does not smile. Seriously, I think I've only seen Batman smile, like, not Bruce Wayne, Batman, like once or twice. And that one of them was in the, oh crap, what was it? Where Joker tells that joke at the end, where he's like, you know, two crazy people are in an asylum and they both decide to break out. And then they, you know, they're getting ready to escape and they're up on the roof. And the only problem is there's like this 15-foot gap between the roof that they're on and the other roof. And the first one goes, "I have an idea, let's jump." And the second one's like, "Whoa, you're crazy. That's a long way down." And the first guy just says, "Screw it." And he runs and he jumps. And he's like, "Look, see, I did it. Come on, jump, jump." And the other guy's like, "No, that's way too far. I won't make it." And then the first one goes, "I have an idea. How about I shine a light over there and you walk across the beam of light, and then when you get to the other side, we can leave." And the second guy goes, "What do you think, I'm crazy? You'll just shut it off when I get halfway across." And both Batman and Joker start laughing. But it's hard for me as a fan of Batman to go through, and I've seen a lot of these comics at comic book stores, and I'm a huge fan of Batman. He's my favorite superhero of all time. You know, follow closely by like Wolverine and Venom, and you know, and then my favorite villains like Juggernaut and you know, Omega Red and stuff like that. But anyway, going back to Batman, I look at a lot of the comics from this era, and it's just, they're like, to me, it's like, dude, the Comics Code Authority destroyed this character over some dumb shit. And then finally, like in the mid-60s, this guy came along, and he was hired by DC to essentially fix Batman. And he totally just disregarded everything that had been going on with Batman up until that point in time. And he even told other authors that were doing like Justice League World and Justice League of America and all this other stuff, "You are no longer allowed to use Batman unless it fits our narrative, the new narrative of Batman that we are creating. And he started to go back to the basics with Batman and started bringing back these darker storylines where he was fighting like drug dealers and crime bosses and stuff like that, and it really shot the comics sales back through the roof again. And that's how the Adam West show came to be. Is the guy that eventually developed that show started seeing these comics and greenlit a show. The show ended up falling apart after like the second season, and then by the third season it had just totally flopped and was done. But that's when they realized, like, dude, these Batman fans are real and they want their fucking Batman back. So that's ultimately what led Batman back down the road to become essentially what he is today. You compare him alongside all these other superheroes, especially in like the DC universe. When you look at this lineup of heroes, and you've got the different lanterns, and you've got the Superman mythos, and you've got the Wonder Woman universe, and then you've got characters like what's his name, Elastic Man. Actually, I would like to see some Elastic Man. I think it would be really cool to get some action with him. I think he's a very intriguing, and I think he's a very OP character. But anyway, so you've got these characters that are all bright and colorful, and especially to younger children, they really catch the eye because the colors pop off the pages. And then you got Batman. Batman's out here, busting people's faces open and fighting off violent drug lords and crazy homicidal maniacs like the Joker. And he really stands out from the rest of the DC universe. And I honestly think if it wasn't for Batman, if it wouldn't have been for that decision back in the 1960s to bring Batman back to the basics, like let's say they just said, you know what, screw it, we're dumping Batman, I think DC Comics would have failed. I don't think Superman has the power or the authority to carry DC Comics the way that Batman has. I'm not knocking Superman in any way, shape, and form. I have respect for Superman. I really, truly do. I know I talk a lot of crap about him, and, he's like the typical soft-spoken Chad where he's just totally invincible, and all of a sudden you have like this plot armor with this mythical mineral that kills him, that's never been found before on Earth until he arrived. Now all of a sudden there's an abundance of it, and not only is there an abundance of it, but it comes in a whole bunch of different colors too, like yellow and red and brown and purple and all this other crap. Anyway, typically people that are a little bit older that are reading comic books don't want to read shit like Superman. And if they are reading stuff like Superman, they're reading like The Death of Superman and Funeral for a Friend and Doomsday and story arcs like this, because it's a more adult environment. We don't want to read about Astro the fucking Bat Dog and all this other weird Looney Toony crap. You know what I mean? That's the kid stuff. I'm not saying that we won't read that stuff because we're fans of the character, but that's not what we as adults want to see. We want to see more adult content, and Batman is definitely more of an adult character, as where I think Superman is geared more towards younger children, anywhere from like the 5 to 10-year-old range, and then Batman is definitely like that 14 to 24-year-old. I mean, for all ages, but typically that demographic is like 14 to 24. Like the rebellious teenager and stuff like that. But I don't honestly think that people give Batman the respect that he deserves. And it drives me nuts because, I mean, how many Superman toys do you see out there? None. Or if there is, they're very few and far in between. And if they are, they're usually a part of a collection, like the McFarlane series Superman toys. Like, you don't just see like random Superman toys out there. They're really non-existent. And then like Superman movies, typically Superman does really well in movies, but he's not a character that you can easily cross over with other people on the big screen. I don't care what you say. Batman versus Superman, to me, was such a horrible movie. It just felt forced. You know what I mean? Like, there was so much of it that didn't make sense to me. And I felt a lot of it was like too little too late. But I mean, Superman games. Where's all the Superman games? Nowhere to be found. Meanwhile, there are Batman toys galore everywhere, dude. Every freaking where you go, Batman's got some sort of toy or something somewhere. And it drives me crazy because Batman, out of the entire Justice League, Batman is by far the smartest. I would even say it's safe to say that Batman has like a Sheldon Cooper type brain. You know, he's very eccentric and withdrawn, and you know, he has a hard time socializing. That's why I think the Christopher Nolan movies really got Bruce Wayne right. Like, he was kind of like this, like, awkward asshole. You know, like, hey, you're drinking all my drinks and you're eating all my free food. Now you all need to leave. Get out. Go. Like, that's Bruce Wayne right there. You know, he just does not give a fuck and does not like to be in social settings. And I think Christopher Nolan captured that really well. It really, like, caught the aspect of his life that is the outsider, the outcast, the island, the I don't need your help, I will do it on my own because I have been on my own. That's also a lot of the, like, I think a lot of people like Batman too is because, dude, he's so resourceful. As an individual, he does receive a lot of help. He does have a large supporting cast, you know, from Lucius Fox to Alfred, Barbara Gordon, Jim Gordon, you know, Dick Grayson, Jason Todd, Tim Drake, and I mean, I didn't realize, but there's been like 12 different Robins. I did not know that. Damian Wayne, even Talia al Ghul, Catwoman, Poison Ivy will often help him out. But even without all of this supporting cast, dude, Batman is just a beast. Like, he's unstoppable. And Marvel totally ripped off Batman with Iron Man too. I don't care what anybody says. Marvel's Tony Stark is a blatant ripoff of Bruce Wayne. I'm sorry. That's the way it is. That's just the way it is. I mean, Iron Man's first appearance was like Strange Tales #4. Or like the Strange and Mysterious issue #4. Or something like that. I actually almost bought it about 4 years ago down at this place called A1 Comics. They wanted about $3,500 for it. And I almost bought it, and I wish I did, but I couldn't float that kind of money at the time. But I mean, that motherfucker's going for like $6 or $7 grand right now.
What? I'm no cryo engineer, I'm just a guard.
You wanna break through that? You better figure it out.
Your friends. He busted the security system on the exit to the lobby.
Dude, why isn't this thing working, man?
It's painful. A guard, an engineer, or a damn snow cone vendor. Fix this situation, or my friends and I are gonna fix you. Understand?
Okay. Just...
This cryo vapor is lethal. I'll need the XE suit if I hope to survive inside one of these clouds.
Get up and
Cryogenic reactor breach. Please evacuate.
Where'd you come from? That was incredible.
Come with me.
Came
I'm
from
getting
your
you out of
mama!
here.
Thanks for getting me out of there. What are you gonna do now?
After I've recovered the cryo drill, I'm coming back here to save Ferris.
But isn't Freeze gonna try to stop you?
With any luck. Alfred, what's the status of the XE suit?
I've just finished loading it into a drop container.
Good news. I'm on my way to my alibi to recover a stolen cryogenic drill. Have the Batwing drop it there.
It's on its way.
What? Oh, yeah. Whoa.
I keep thinking maybe it's time I went legit. Hell, are you kidding? I got a wife now. She wants to have a kid. You want to provide for it, don't you? Of course I do. Like you're fresh out of luck. I mean, come on. You got a record. There's gotta be a way out. When you find it, let me know. Until then, back to work. So this guy calls himself Mr. Freeze. No, his name is Freeze.
The guy's out of the mysticus.
You know, wait till you see him. I heard the guy's talking, but come on.
Sir, I'm detecting a group of armed men outside my alibi. I suggest you secure the area before I initiate the drop.
Let's get in on that fight.
XE suit drop incoming, sir.
Plot armor. I mean, that's the biggest thing I can say, Happy, is plot armor. Like, why was, dude, dude, you think one of the cops or the guards in there would have knocked his ass out, but nope. Plot armor.
Because the cops got the Pioneer's Bridge locked up tight. No one gets across.
Sir, if you hope to deal with Mr. Freeze, you're going to need the XE suit. It's in the drop container on the roof near my alibi.
There's a lot of empty homes waiting to be robbed. You see, that's why I like you. You're smart.
I almost don't want this to be over. I need to figure out how to get my PS3 hooked up. I gotta buy a few more things. And I gotta invest in another laptop.
The thermal gloves should help you deal with most ICU encounters, sir. And the suit will provide protection from cold and cryo vapor. I just hope its bulk won't slow you down.
The honeycomb structure insulates against extreme cold without increasing weight. It won't slow me down a bit. Can use a thermocharged batarang to bring that ice down on top of those thugs.
Yeah, don't do me any favors. Right here! But I didn't do nothing!
I mean, it depends on what your R&D department is like. I'm pretty sure this is pre-Lucius
If
Fox,
I thermocharge
so
a batarang,
probably
I
a
can
while.
use it to knock out that frozen security lock.
Why can't I level anything up? Am I getting points for any of this? Like, why am I not gaining XP?
Listen, we ain't going nowhere. Clock's ticking.
What the hell? That was weird.
You stole a cryogenic drill from Gothcorp. Where are they? Maybe next time.
What the hell is going on?
You?
Yeah. such an amazing game, dude.
Sir, your map has been updated with the locations of the components you'll need to rebuild the cryogenic drill.
Thanks, Alfred. I'm on it.
How much longer? We gotta be out in this stupid weather. What's he doing here? Everybody, get over here now! Die already! On me! Don't this guy quit?
Nope.
Not engaged.
Matt showed up!
Engaged. We have no means of providing backup.
assembled the cryo drill, but it requires some kind of superconducting fluid to operate.
Ah, here it is, sir. An organic supercoolant used in an experimental lab run by one Victor Freeze.
As in Mr. Freeze.
It seems too great a coincidence to ignore. It says here that Ferris had Mr. Freeze's lab shut down.
If he's a disgruntled employee out for revenge, then this is about more than just stealing weapons tech.
Freeze's lab is under quarantine. Some kind of accident.
I'm on my way back to Gothcorp now.
Security breach in the organics lab.
What's bitchy get you? We're gonna rip this place apart so we can... They'll never find your body! Let's see how... Hey, come out!
Fitzy's here to save you sorry asses.
Get ready! You don't know who he's dealing with. Why are you so damn fast? Hang up on it! He don't want to mess with us! I'm tearing you to pieces! Get in there and fight! You're acting great! My ass ate you. You're the Batman.
need to evacuate this lab of cryovapor before the lockdown protocol on this door is disengaged.
He can't get to this. Not while the lab's full of cryo-vapor.
Think we're safe, so long as that cryo tank keeps pumping out vapor.
He can't get in here with all that cryo-vapor. Right, we're safe. You can't get through that vapor while there's still power to the tank. This ain't the way I planned on spending my New Year's Eve.
There are power conduits running through the greenhouses. I should be able to disable them with a thermocharged batarang.
Danger. Cryogenic reactor has failed. Containment breach in progress.
Disable those 2 power conduits to stop that reactor leak. Then I need to ventilate the room of cryovapor.
Danger. Cryogenic reactor breach. Please evacuate.
I hope the cryo-vapor kills that bastard. I thought somebody was supposed to kill that son of a bitch. He got the first switch. What's he doing? I can't see.
He's doing something.
Do we got a plan beyond the usual shoot him to hell? The lab's still full of cryo-vapor and the fans ain't working. I think we're safe. If he manages to get the fans back on, that'll suck the vapor out of that room. Then we charge and shoot. I hope you guys brought extra ammo.
Emergency. Please engage manual reactor shutdown.
Now's our chance. Get in there and blow 'em to hell!
A thermocharged batarang could break up the ice encasing that vantage.
I'm gonna cover this area here.
Hi, Bubba, come here. Whoa! Say hi. You gotta look over here. Right here. See? Say hi. Hi. Say hi. Look at your hair's all foo-fooed out. Alright, that's... Who is that? That's who? Who is that? Who is it? Is it Batman? Batman. 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 Yeah, Batman. Batman. Oh, don't touch that. That's not even keyboard. Are you done? Yeah. Okay, here. Go get Mama. Say bye-bye. No, hey, Mama's in the kitchen. That way.
I'm shocked, all right. Can't believe what I'm seeing. I'm in shock, all right. Can't believe what I'm seeing.
Freeze took out the paint. And it looks like he drove off the bat. Maybe this Freeze guy's a better bet for us. You keep talking like that, I'm gonna kick your ass so hard you'll be sitting down on the Hey,
I could go all night, buddy. I swear I just cleaned those.
I'll need to evacuate this lab of cryovapor before the lockdown protocol on this door is disengaged.
Holy. Thanks. Thank you.
There's more going on here than a simple accident. This security guard's skin has the same blue coloration as Freeze's. I should set up a crime scene. Data analysis indicates that he died from heat stroke, but the control room doesn't show signs of overheating. This is some kind of crystallized chemical residue. Traces lead back into the lab. The trail ends here. I should scan for more evidence. Two men struggled. One of them ran out of the lab. That would be the dead security guard I found. These palm prints are a match for Victor Freeze. He must have watched the security guard die. Freeze scavenged what he needed from various prototypes to build himself a super-cooled survival suit. Extreme pressure built up inside the tank when ice sealed these outtakes. It appears that this guard was frozen by the cryo vapors from the resulting explosion. The evidence suggests the guard was frozen before the tank ruptured, perhaps by Freeze's cryo cannon. These DNA traces are a match for Victor Freeze. Spatter analysis suggests a blunt impact. Someone assaulted Freeze with a weapon. The cannon was knocked over and fired. When the tank exploded, it released a plume of cryochemicals. The plume enveloped Freeze and the guard, but the shockwave knocked the assailant clear. I need to find that weapon. It may have evidence I can use to identify the assailant. DNA analysis confirms the gun was used to bludgeon Victor Freeze, and fingerprint analysis shows Ferris Boyle. It was Ferris. Something was wheeled through this fluid, possibly a gurney. The fluid must have frozen almost immediately for these tracks to have been preserved.
As soon as I finish this, I'll probably end this video here for tonight.
Odd. Freeze was secretly doing research on Huntington's Korea, but this is a cryogenic weapons lab. The test subject was Nora Freeze. Now I know what happened here. Boyle hired Victor to help advance the secret cryoweapons program within GothCorp. In exchange, Boyle agreed to devote GothCorp resources to finding a cure for Nora's Huntingtons. But Boyle was more interested in how Victor had managed to put Nora into cryostasis. When Victor realized that Boyle had no intention of following through on their deal, he decided to do the Huntington's research himself. But Boyle didn't like that. The cryochemical cocktail altered Victor's metabolism, as well as the guards. Boyle escaped ahead of the plume and had the lab quarantined. Victor survived, but he knew that leaving the supercooled lab would kill him. So he built himself a suit and utilized an organic supercoolant to keep his core temperature sub-zero. All this violence. He's just trying to save his dying wife. The supercoolant Victor uses in his suit is the same fluid I need for the cryo drill.
Alright, you guys. We are almost to the end of this right here. I need to head to bed. It's been super hot the past couple days. It's been like in the mid to high 90s. And yeah, I need to make sure I'm getting sleep. Mainly because like I've been doing a lot more cutting with the chainsaw around like heavy equipment, and I gotta be on my toes for that. I would love to bring you guys as much content as I possibly can. I've got a lot more items that have shown up that I can't wait to show you guys. A lot more to buy or not to buys that I will be filming over the weekend. So be sure to stay tuned for those. I got a double to buy or not to buy, featuring some the Transformers crossover series. It's the commemorative Transformers Cross the Collaborative series, in which they collaborate with a whole bunch of different Jurassic Park, G.I. Joe, the Ghostbusters, Back to the Future, stuff like that. Really cool stuff. Super excited. Can't wait to show that off for you guys. But with that being said, I'm gonna hop off here, and I hope to catch you guys again tomorrow evening. And don't forget, for all my subs out there, I appreciate you guys. I really do, because you guys could be watching anybody else out there, but you're watching my boring fat ass. So I want to show you guys how much I appreciate you. And when Spider-Man 2 comes out, since we were able to get that copy, since we were able to get our hands on a spot for the pre-order for the collector's edition, we will be raffling off a copy of the base game. So be sure to stay tuned for that. And if you're not subbed, please hit the like and the sub if you feel like it. I don't want to force you to. But it would be greatly appreciated, and you have a chance to win Spider-Man 2 as well. Also, there's a lot of cool people that stopped by in this chat that got a lot of really good conversation. So if you're interested in talking about movies or music or video games,